So today we have with us Dr. Sadiq Hussain from Dibrugarh University. So now I would like to request Mr. Bijit Bora to kindly introduce Dr. Sadiq Hussain sir to our participant. Thank you. Over to you, Bijit.
Thank you, Patada. Good afternoon to each and everyone present here. So we are coming to the just in last session of this FTP, and now I would like to take the privilege of introducing our resource person for this session, Dr. Sadiq Hussain sir. Sir is currently working as the Deputy Controller of Examination at Dibrugarh University, Assam, India. Prior to this, Sir has served as System Administrator of Dibrugarh University. Sir did his Masters from Tezpur University and received his PhD degree from Dibrugarh University, India. The areas of research interest includes data mining, medical and analytics, and machine learning. Sir is associated with computerization of examination system of Dibrugarh University. Sir is an editorial board member of the Journal of Computer Science, which is indexed in the Scopus, and BMC Medical Informatics and Decision Making. Sir had also served as a special issue editor, special issue on deep learning for medical imaging diagnosis of MDPI Diagnostic Journal, and guest editor of Frontiers in Medical Technology. Sir had been granted with two patents. The first patent is a convolutional neural network system for coronary artery disease diagnosis from the Republic of South Africa on 13th November 2022. And Sir has another patent which has been granted by Germany on 2nd August 2023, titled Hypertrophic Cardiomyopathy Diagnosis Based on Cardiovascular Magnetic Resonance Using Deep Learning Techniques. A paper titled with a review of uncertainty quantification in deep learning techniques, application, and challenges that was selected as the 2022 Best Survey Paper Award from the Elsevier, and which was published in the Information Fusion Journal, a journal with impact factor 14.7. And this paper has already got citation more than 2200 in just 2 years of its publication. Sir has published more than 80 research papers in various Scopus and Web of Science index journal. And so far, Sir has 5,871 citation, 33 ACE index, and 50 I10 index. So Sir has written few books on computer skill and digital fluency for undergraduate students. Dr. Hussain sir has been working as a potential reviewer of various journals published by IEEE, Elsevier, Willy Springer, and has reviewed more than 100 research articles till date. It is with great pleasure and admiration that I announce sir's exceptional achievement. Being recognized as the top 2% of scientists globally in the year 2024, this esteemed distinction underscores Sir's outstanding contribution to the scientific community, showcasing remarkable expertise, dedication, and impact. So Sir has achieved so many that one cannot do justice to give his introduction within a limit time. So with this, I would like to welcome Dr. Sadiq Hussain sir once again, and thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and being a resource person for this session. Now it is over to you, Patada.
Thank you, Bijit, for your nice introduction. Now I would request Dr. Sadiq Hussain sir to please go ahead with his presentation. Up to you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all the professors, research scholars, students from different institutions. I'm grateful to the organizing committee of Joya Gogoi College for the FDP, especially Mr. Bijit Bora, Partha Sakia, who had invited me as a speaker to this FTP program. My topic is generative AI in education and research. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
Sure, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah. So generative AI in education and research. This is the topic. So as we all know, the Global Education 2030 Agenda, according to UNESCO, uh, there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Education is essential to achieve all these goals, has its own dedicated goal number 4 that aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. So let me start with our topic, that is generative AI. So generative AI tools are rapidly emerging, and release of iterative versions is outpacing of the adoption of national regulatory frameworks. So absence of the national regulations on generative AI in most countries leaves the data privacy of users unprotected, and education institutions unprepared to validate to users. In January 2023, only one country had released regulation on generative AI as of July 2020, 23. So across the world, initial concern of education is ChatGPT and similar generative AI tools would be used by students to see their assignments. আমি সকলোৱে জানো যে এছাইনমেণ্ট যেতিয়া কৰিবলৈ হয় তেতিয়া ChatGPT ইউজ কৰি পেলাই হয়তো এছাইনমেণ্টটো কৰি আনিব পাৰে। But the problem is undermining the value of learning assignment, certification, qualification, while education institute ban the use of ChatGPT. In some countries, ChatGPT is actually banned. And in some countries or universities, it is adopted as a progressive approach, believing that rather than seek to prohibit their use, students and staff need to be supported in generative AI tools effectively, ethically, and transparently. Okay. So what is generative AI? Generative AI is an artificial intelligence technology that automatically generates content in response to prompts written in natural language conversation interfaces. Rather than simply curating existing web pages by drawing existing content, Gen AI actually produces new content. Okay, that the content can appear in formats that comprise all symbolic representations of human thinking. Text written in natural language, images, photographs, digital painting, cartoons, videos, music, software code. So generative AI ইউজ কৰি পেলাই আমি কি কৰিব পাৰো যে আমি গুগল ইউজ কৰি পেলাই কিছুমান ৱেব পেজ আনিব পাৰো, কিন্তু গুগল আনাৰ আৰু জেনাৰেটিভ AI ইউজ কৰি পেলাই আনাৰ মাজত ডিফাৰেন্স কি যে জেনাৰেটিভ AI নিউ contents, it will create new contents rather than simply creating the existing web pages. That is the difference. So while generative AI can produce new content, it cannot generate new ideas or solution to real world challenges. So generative AI আপোনালোকে সকলোৱে জানে যে কেনেকৈ ধৰণে কাম কৰে, যে এটা ডাটা সেট থাকিব, সেই ডাটা সেটটোৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি পেলাই ই কিছুমান আউটপুট দিব। But generative AI can produce new content but cannot generate new ideas or solutions. Okay, while tools like ChatGPT can often generate answers that sound reasonable, but they cannot be relied upon to be accurate. OpenAI যোনে মানে ChatGPT ওলাইছে তেওঁলোকে নিজে কৈছে যে it cannot be relied upon to be accurate. Most often the errors will go unnoticed unless user has solid knowledge of the topic in the question. So যেতিয়ালৈকে সেই টপিকটোৰ ওপৰত পুৰা কমপ্লিট নলেজ নাথাকে তেতিয়ালৈকে হয়তো গমেই নাপাব যে ChatGPT যিটো এনসাৰ দিছে that may not be accurate. Okay, so although it may sound reasonable. So how does generative AI works? So generative AI is actually part of machine learning, as you all know, which uses algorithms to enable it continuously and automatically improve its performance from data. So brain the thing behind or the main idea behind the machine learning is data. So you have to be data rich to gain or to develop a good machine learning solution to any problem. So the type of ML which led to many advances AI, we have seen in recent years such as use of AI in facial recognition. আজিকালি facial recognition use কৰি পেলাই হয়তো attendance লওঁতে facial recognition কৰা হয় বা মোবাইল ফোনটো খোলোতে আমি facial recognition কৰো. So the facial recognition, the backbone is artificial neural networks, which is inspired by how human brain works or how human brain thinks actually. So it is connected to the neurons. So how text gen AI models work? Text generative AI uses a type of ANN known as general purpose transformer. So what is transformer? Transformer means you give some input and the transformer will give you the output. So general purpose transformer, it is general purpose transformer is called large language model. It is in short, it is called also LLM. So this is why AI, text gen AI system are often referred to as large language model or LLMs. So LLM used by text gen AI is known as generative pre-trained transformer or GPT. Set GPT যেটো GPT word আছে, GPT full form to all generative pre-trained transformer. So some of the alternatives to set GPT are Gemini. Gemini is from LLM from Google, Jasper, then Open Assistance, USET, then also many other products being launched based on one of these LLMs like Set PDF. So summarizes and answers questions about submitted PDF documents. It is called Set PDF. Illicit AI research assistants aim to automate the parts of researchers' workflows and identify relevant papers and summarizing key information. There is another tool called Perplexity, provides knowledge hub for people seeking quick, accurate answers tailored to their needs. So these are some LLM products. For research purpose, you may know already some of the authors or some of the speakers have already mentioned. So these are some research-oriented, AI research-oriented tools. The first one is Research Rabbit. So what is this? Research Rabbit is a citation-based mapping tool. Like this, another mapping tool is that is called Connected Papers. So second thing is underlying data and is it free? These four things is I'm covering. Underlying data means how Research Rabbit is working. Actually, Research Rabbit uses multiple databases and it does not name them. So from where the data are coming, so Research Rabbit is not going to reveal that thing. So is it free? Yes, Research Rabbit is currently free. So like that, Connected Papers. When you are going to write some IEEE journals or something good citation-based journals, then you need some connected papers. So one paper and how it is developing, how this, suppose educational data mining. So who first work on educational data mining, after that machine learning comes to existence, data mining comes to existence, what are different classification method, what are different clustering method used for educational data mining. This thing you need to know. And these connected papers you can use by using a tool called Connected Papers. And the Connected Papers uses which database? Semantic Scholar database. And is it free? Yes, it is free. Paid version also allowed. Unlimited graphing. Means 5 graphs per month is free up to, and after that you have to pay. And S-Site is also another product. Some different sources, it is take the data, and it is also researchers who can develop topics, find papers, research citations in this context. This S-Site is the tool. So is it free? No. So it is not free tool. And Scholarship is another tool. So it summarizes the key points and claims the articles into summary cards. And researchers can read, share, and annotate when compiling research on a given topic. So is it free? Yes, for short articles it is free, but paid version allows articles of any length. So scholarship also allowed research papers uploaded or linked by the researchers themselves. So underlying data from underlying data means research papers is the underlying data for scholarship tool. So implications for education and research, while Gen AI might help teachers and researchers generate useful text, other outputs to support their work, it is not necessarily a straightforward process. It can take multiple iterations of a prompt before the desired output is achieved. A worry is that the young learners, because they are the by definition less expert than the teachers, might unknowingly and without critical engagement accept Gen AI output that is superficial, inaccurate, and even harmful. এতিয়া Gen AI কিবা এটা যদি আউটপুট দিয়ে এজন ষ্টুডেণ্টে ভাবিব যে সেইটোৱে একুৰেট এনচাৰ but that may not be accurate, that may be even harmful, that may be superficial, because everything is dependent upon the data. If data is wrong or data is biased, then your output will be biased. That is the main concern itself. Suppose you are giving the data of Assam to a specific region where the literacy rate is very low. So from that data, if anyone comes to generate some text related application, that may give you that answer that the Assam has a very low literacy rate, or Assam is very poor in schooling or something like that, which may not be true. For other parts, suppose you are taking data from a very highly educated background area. So if the data, if the background data is from a very highly educated data and your Gen AI tool, if you use that data, then they may come up that the Assam has a very good background of education and it is very rich in education. That is not that is also not very true to all the areas. So Gen AI output may not give the accurate answers every time, but the students may think that these answers are accurate because it is coming from Gen AI. That is the main concern actually. Next, to SetGPT, like SetGPT, there are other GPT platforms are also available. It is called 8GPT. 8GPT is for education purposes. So 8GPT aim to refine models that has been derived from basic amounts of general training data with smaller amounts of high quality and domain specific education data. The SetGPT কাৰণে তেনেকৈ ধৰি লওক গোটেইখিনি আমি বস্তু লওঁ 8GPT কাৰণে কি কৈছে এডুকেশ্যনেল ডাটাৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি পেলাই তেওঁলোকে 8GPT ওলাব বিচাৰিছে আৰু GPT টোক এজ এ হোল ইট ইজ কল ফাউণ্ডেশ্যন মডেলছ যে 8GPT they want to rename it as foundation models, and upon that model there may be different GPTs, like 8GPT is for educational purposes. Then another GPT, not China Normal University, they are developing, it is called EduSet. So it is the based of the GPT foundation model. They are developing one model is called EduSet for this educational purposes. And another GPT is coming up that is called MathGPT, related to mathematics related problem solving and lecturing for users worldwide. That is developed by TEL Education Group. So these are different GPTs coming up based on the foundation model of GPT. So teachers can also use various tools more effectively, like Canva, Magic Write. Suppose you want something you say something and you want an image out of it. So you write something, you want an image for it, then you can use Magic Write. That inspire creativity in writing because it provides ideas, help with brainstorming and supports lesson planning and making the useful tool for educators for creating a presentation or other graphic for classroom use. So classroomত আপুনি যাবলৈ কাৰণে এতিয়া কি কৰিব পাৰে Canva Magic Write use কৰি পেলাই you can use it and use some good graphics for the educators to present itself to their students. There is another tool called QReport. So this website enables teachers to create interactive lessons in minutes using AI. So AI use কৰি পেলাই আপুনি QReport ধৰি লওক use কৰিলে আপুনি কি কৰিব পাৰে যে কিছুমান interactive lessons create কৰিব পাৰে. That can be customized lessons, and teachers can simply type a topic. Ready to learn lesson is generated with text, images, and activities such as pools, open-ended responses, word clouds, etc. So another AI tool is there, edu8.ai. So these are some of the example of AI applications or GPTs that can be used by the teachers actually. So AI assisted lesson development tool, this is called edu8, that provides educators with more than 100 resource types to choose from and create high quality instructional materials. And it comes with 15 languages, 15 different languages, and we can call it a teaching assistant. So quiz, suppose you want to design some quiz for the students. So what you can use this quiz. This tool, you can create your lessons with quiz, and now AI enhancement that can adjust question difficulty, check grammar, redesign questions to reflect real world scenarios with more features on the way. So আপোনাক ধৰি লওক এতিয়া স্লাইডৰ দৰকাৰ হৈছে যে আপুনি গৈছে প্ৰেজেন্টেশ্যন এটা দিবলৈ লাগে, আপোনাৰ স্লাইডৰ কিছুমান দৰকাৰ হৈছে, লাগিলে সেই প্ৰেজেন্টেশ্যনটো ক্লাছৰুমৰ কাৰণে হওক বা কিবা এটা প্ৰগ্ৰামৰ কাৰণে হওক, তেনেহ'লে you can use AI presentation maker that is called SlidesGo. So SlideGo, within minutes you can generate some slides. These are generated by whom? By the AI. So that is why it is called generative AI. So it generates new contents out of where they are generated from different data set or different presentation already present in the data set. So using the data set, they generated new things actually, or new ideas. So implication for education and research. So researchers, teachers, and learners should be aware that Gen AI system operate as black boxes. And that is why consequently difficult, if not impossible, to know why particular content has been created. এতিয়া কিবা এটা আপুনি হেৰি দিলে, কুৱেশ্যন সুধিলে, কুৱেশ্যনৰ ৰিজাল্টটো দিলে, কিন্তু সেই ৰিজাল্টটো কিহৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি পেলাই দিলে, that is not known. That is why they are called black boxes. So you do not know how the content has been created. So that is the problem of AI. So now they are shifting to XAI. XAI means what? Explainable AI. Explainable AI means if it is called JAI, the explainable AI is what? They are trying to reveal that how this content is achieved or content has been created, from where the data has been taken and from where the content has been created. They try to explain it. That is, it is called explainable AI or interpretable AI. And now also they are coming as a reliable AI. Reliable AI, why it is reliable? Because the output is known from which the output has been created, and also it is explained, the whole model is explained. That is, it is not remain as black boxes. So that is why it is called explainable AI. So this explainable AI, the focus is now on explainable AI and reliable AI rather than generating some contents. So next one is, so capacity building for generative AI in education and research. While in Singapore, there are some dedicated platform for AI capacity development of education institution through its AI government cloud cluster, which includes a dedicated repository of GPT models. So সকলো জিপিটি মডেল কি কৰে যে ছিংগাপুৰত সকলোখিনি একেলগ কৰি পেলাই এটা তাৰমানে কেপাচিটি বিল্ডিং ডেভেলপমেণ্ট বা কেপাচিটি ডেভেলপমেণ্ট কৰিবলৈ তেওঁলোকে ট্ৰাই কৰিছে, যিটো বস্তু আমাৰ ইয়াতো কৰাৰ খুবেই এটা প্ৰয়োজন আছে। So schools, other educational institutes need to develop capacities to understand the potential benefit and risks of AI. আমি সকলোৱে AI টো ইমান বেছি ধৰণে এক্সপাণ্ড হৈছে আৰু ইমান ফাষ্ট এক্সপাণ্ড হৈছে যে আমি সকলোৱে তাৰ বেনিফিটটো আৰু ৰিস্কখিনি জনাটো উচিত, স্পেচিয়েলি ইন এডুকেটৰ চেক্টৰছ। চ' এডুকেশ্যন চেক্টৰত আমি এই কথাটো বেছি সাৱধান হোৱা উচিত। চ' দিছ এডুকেশ্যনেল বিল্ডিঙৰ কাৰণে অলৰেডি ছিংগাপুৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে কাম কৰিছে, কিন্তু আমাৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টেও এতিয়া মই যদিও কৈছো যে 23 জুলাইলৈকে এখন দেশেহে মাত্ৰ চেট জিপিটিৰ ওপৰত হেৰি কৰিছে, আমাৰ দেশতো কেইদিনমানৰ আগতে এই আৰ্টিফিচিয়েল ইণ্টেলিজেন্সৰ ওপৰত কিছু ফ্ৰেম মানে কিছু হেৰি দিয়া হৈছে যে ৰেগুলেশ্যন কিছুমান আনিছে যে কেনেকে ধৰণে ইউজ কৰা হ'ব বা কি কৰা হ'ব। চ' দেট ইজ অলছ' ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। চ' কেপাচিটি বিল্ডিং using under means educational institution to what capacity the student can use the generative AI and how the teachers can use it. These are some rules and capacity building need to be framed actually before using it. So there is new plagiarism that is called Gen AI based plagiarism. Because কেইদিনমান আগতে মই পেপাৰ এখন লিখিবলৈ দিলো আমাৰ ইণ্ডিয়াৰে এগৰাকীক, তেওঁক ক'লো যে আপুনি ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যনটো লিখক, ইউ ৰাইট দ্য ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যন এণ্ড আই উইল চেক। After 5 minutes, she has written the introduction. So how is it possible? It is possible because she had generated it through AI. Whole introduction thing for a paper is generated through AI. But some good journals, they do not accept it. It is always checked, they also check, the journals also check that it is whether it is generated by AI or not. If it is not, then it go for the review. Otherwise, they do not go for the review. So I told the researcher, she is from a very good institute. So I told, she is an assistant professor actually. So I told that generated AI content will not be accepted by the journal. So you better write it in your own language. That is a better thing. So that is a very actually concern for the researchers and for the students also, because generated AI, they want our scientists or researchers are want that it should be labeled or watermark as generated AI. But that watermark can also be removed. So how to protect this thing, or how we can ensure that these things are the real or originally written, not copied from other thing. So it is a really concerned thing. So generated AI based plagiarism is the new thing that is coming up that we should be always aware of. So we should avoid actually for writing any research paper, we should avoid this generated AI based thing. We can use connected papers, and how many papers these are the papers. We just get the name of the papers, and after that we should do our own research and come to write our own literature review or based on this connected papers or something like that. But we do not give the content or the set GPT and what the output of the set GPT directly copy and paste to our research paper. That is a very bad practice actually. That should be avoided. So generative AI to support learners with special needs. That is a very good thing actually. So generative AI can support learners with special needs because it can convert the text to speech and speech to text. Suppose you have written something and then that can be converted to the speech. And if you say something, that can be converted to the text. And this is very useful for visual and hearing and speech impairment to access these contents. You can ask questions, communicate with their peers, and like this, there are 4 nations. Suppose this is China, Jordan, Malaysia, and Qatar. These 4 nations, according to survey conducted by UNESCO in 2023, the government has allowed actually to use AI in education for the learners with special needs. So these are the very good thing for disability, special needs learners. They can use to convert the text to speech or speech to text to generate more potential ideas or content. So I'm talking about a special kind of generative AI thing that is called generative adversarial network or GAN. It is not a song by any singer, but it is called a generative গান বুলি ক'লে আমি অসমীয়াত জুবিন গাৰ্গৰ গানকো বুজিব পাৰো, কিন্তু একচুৱেলি গানটো হ'ল কি যে জেনেৰেটিভ এডভাইজেল নেটৱৰ্ক এটা জেনেৰেটিভ এআইৰ এটা সাব ক্লাছ. ইট ইজ এ সাব ক্লাছ অফ জেনেৰেটিভ এআই, and there are two neural network models. One is called generative network, and another is called discriminator. That is discriminator or discriminative networks that learns to differentiate generated contents from the real example. And what is the generative network? That learns to generate new possible samples. So it works in a game theory model. So what is game theory model? Where the generator model seeks to fool the descriptive discriminator model, and the discriminator is provided with both example of real and generated samples. So মই ইয়াতে কিছুমান পেপাৰ দেখাব বিচাৰিছো, যিখিনি পেপাৰে গান ইউজ কৰি পেলাই পেপাৰ বিলাক বনাইছে আৰু কেনেকে ধৰণে মানে আমাৰ হেৰিটো ইউজ হৈ আছে generative AI. So application of GANs, first one is generate photographs of human faces. এই পেপাৰখন কৰিছিলে 2017 progressive growing of GANs for improved quality, stability and variation. তেৰো কাৰাসা কৰিছিলে 2007. এই পেপাৰখনত কি কৰিছে যে কিছুমান ফটো মানে কিছুমান হিউম্যান ফেস জেনাৰেট কৰিছে. এই হিউম্যান ফেস খিনি জেনাৰেট কৰিছে কিছুমান ডাটা সেটৰ পৰা হিউম্যান সেটৰ ডাটা সেট লৈছে, তাৰ পৰা জেনাৰেট কৰিছে, কিন্তু এই হিউম্যান যিখিনি ফেস জেনাৰেট কৰিছে সেইখিনি ওয়ার্ল্ডত নাই. এইখিনি কোনো মানুহ তাৰ মানে আপুনি এতিয়া এইজন মানুহ বোলে XYZ জেড হয় হেতু আপুনি ক'ব নোৱাৰে. গতিকে এই ফটোগ্ৰাফ খিনি আপুনি যদি কোনোবা এখন এডভাৰটাইজমেন্টত যদি ইউজ কৰিব বিচাৰে কৰিব পাৰে. কে আপুনি জেনাৰেট কৰা কি লাভ হ'ল যে তেওঁক আপুনি মডেলিং কৰিবলৈ গ'লে পইচা দিব লগা হয়, কিন্তু ইয়াত আপুনি একো পইচা দিব নালাগে. ইট ইজ ফৰ ফ্ৰী because you have generated it, and you can generate the new human faces and you can use it. That is the main thing. The next style okol photo no, you can generate some objects and scenes from generative AI. apuni apni horse to banaise, tar pasot apuni kisa furniture banaise, bus banaise, you can use mobile eta apuni create korise, design eta create korise, so that design you can use. So that is the main purpose. আমি এতিয়া হিউম্যান ফোর্স টু জেনারেট কৰিছিলে, এটো আপুনি 2014 ত গান ইউজ কৰি পেলাই যেতিয়া হিউম্যান ফোর্স জেনারেট কৰিছিলে তেতিয়া চাওক 2015 16 17. So it becomes more accurate. So lahe lahe যেতিয়া টাইমটো বাঢ়িছে, when the time progresses the face is more become real. So like this suppose next one is generate realistic photographs. Some of the realistic photographs also can be created. That paper is written in 2018, large scale gun. To large scale gun বুলি কোৱা হয়. The a photograph খিনিৰ কোনো copyright নাই, ধৰি লওক এই photograph খিনি হেতু ইউজ কৰি পেলাই কৈছে আপোনাক যদি এটা application দি দিয়ে based on that model, that you can also create your own generate realistic photographs like this. Now generate cartoon characters. So apne cartoon character কিছুমান create কৰিব পাৰে. So towards the automatic anime characters creation with generative adversarial network. Cartoon আপোনালোকে জানে যে create কৰিবলৈ বহুত time লাগে, কিন্তু আপুনি using GAN you can create in some minutes or hours good cartoon characters. So you can create actually cartoon film based on these cartoon characters. So like this this is another research topic. It is called image to image translation. So what is image to image translation? It is called translation of suppose semantic images to photographs and cityscapes buildings. So translation of satellite photographs to Google Maps, translation of photos from day to night, translation of black and white photographs to color, translation of sketches to color photographs, suppose. So these things can be created. A photograph চাওক ইয়াত আপুনি ইনপুট খন আপুনি দিছে যে দিনৰ ফটো it is a এখন day time photo and what is the output is the photograph of the night. That photo is created by generative AI and that generative AI is called GAN. So using GAN you can use this photograph. It is called conditional adversarial network that is developed in 2016. So আপুনি ইনপুট দিলে ডে টাইমৰ ফটো এখন, আউটপুট আহিলে কি, আউটপুট আহিলে ৰাতিৰ ফটো এখন। আৰু গ্ৰাউণ্ডটোত কি, গ্ৰাউণ্ডটোতটো হ'ল যে সেই এলেকাৰ যদি ফটোখন আমি ৰাতি তোলো তেতিয়াহ'লে দেখিবলৈ কেনেকুৱা হ'ব, দেখিবলৈ একজেক্টলি যিটো হৈছে সেইটো হ'ল গ্ৰাউণ্ডটোত। So আপুনি ইনপুটত চাব পাৰে ডে টাইম ফটো, so গ্ৰাউণ্ডটোত ইজ দ্য ৰিয়েলিটি and output is what, output is the created computer generated photo from this input of night view of the same photo. So this can be created and some of the designs created by the computer. Suppose you take the input apuni eta sketch banai pela di dile je yar design ta banai dibo apuni jodi designer ejonor osot jay tetia hole hi hoyto bahut paisa search koribo pare কিন্তু আপুনি কম্পিউটাৰক যদি কয় কম্পিউটাৰে ভেৰাইটিজ অফ ডিজাইন বনাই দিব পাৰিব আৰু যিটো আপোনাৰ ডিজাইন পছন্দ হয় সেই ডিজাইনটো আপুনি ল'ব পাৰিব। So computer can create varieties of designs and from which you can choose actually and without any giving any money or without giving any extra. This is also very timely. In a timely manner they can generate different positions, different actually designs that can be generated in a few seconds actually. Next one is another thing is called image translation of photograph to artistic painting. Suppose এখন ফটো দিয়া আছে, artistic painting কৰিলে সেই ফটোখন কেনেকুৱা দেখিব সেইটো আপুনি কৰি দিব লাগে, এনেনে image translation বুলি কোৱা হয়, image to image translation. That is also a research area. So translation of horse to zebra, এটা হৰ্চৰ ফটো দিয়া আছে আপুনি জেব্ৰা বনাই দিব লাগে। So translation of photograph from summer to winter, এখন সামাৰৰ ফটো দিয়া আছে আপুনি উইন্টাৰলৈ কনভাৰ্ট কৰি দিব লাগে। So translation of satellite photograph to Google Map, আপোনাৰ এখন স্যাটেলাইটৰ ফটো দিয়া আছে, you have to translate it to a Google Map. So these are some of the examples. So this is the first is the input. So input is the your suppose photograph, and second one is the artistic landscape, and the third one is the again reconstruct it to the original photo. Suppose the horse is using generative AI you have transform it to a zebra, and from zebra also you can reconstruct it to the horse again. So like this is a photo of summer, and in winter what how it will look like, that is given. Then from winter to again reconstruct it to the summer photograph. So this is a satellite image to Google Map, and Google Map to again satellite image. This thing also can be done. This is called image translation. So using cycle gun also, painting to photograph, sketch to photographs, apples to oranges, photographs to artistic painting. This can also be done. That already I have shown. This is the same thing actually. And another research area in generative AI is called GAN. It is called text to image translation. You have given some text, and from that text, what computer will do? Computer will generate some images. These images are computer generated. What you have given? Suppose you have given the small bird has a red head with feathers that fade from red to gray from head to tail. So apni input hisabe a line to likhi dile, so you are given as input the text. So from text the computer will generate some images. It is called text to photorealistic images. So next to apni likhi laki this bird is black with green and have a very short beak. So that input is given, and from that input what the computer will do? Computer will synthesize it to some realistic photographs. It is generated by just saying that or by typing the text, and from the text it take up and it will create or generate some realistic photos. Now you have given some semantic image, and that from semantic image it will create some synthesized image. আপুনি ধৰি লওক ইনপুট হিচাপে সেই ইমেজখন দিছে, সেই ইমেজখনৰ পৰা এখন ৰিয়েল লাইভ পিকচাৰ এখন বা ইমেজ এটা ক্ৰিয়েট কৰা হৈছে ইউজিং ডেট গ্ৰেন ইউজ কৰি পেলাই কৰা হৈছে. দিছ ইজ কল হাই ৰিজলিউশ্যন ইমেজ চিন্থেচিছ এণ্ড সিমান্টিক মেনিপুলেশ্যন using conditional guns in this paper was written in 2017. Now another thing can be generated, that is called generate new human poses. Suppose apuni thiyo hoy ase ek number jitu position ase teneka dhorone thiyo hoy ase, kintu hetu position ate apuni thiyo hoy nathaki pale hetu position photo khon apuni input dise, kintu apuni jodi beka hoy thake tetia hole kenekwa dekhibo, তাৰ পাছত আপুনি যদি অকমান বহি থকা নিচিনা হয় তেতিয়া কেনেকুৱা দেখিব, বেলেগ বেলেগ পজ. সো বেলেগ বেলেগ পজত, কিন্তু সেই বেলেগ বেলেগ পজৰ ফটোখিনি আপুনি দিয়া নাই, সেইখিনি কম্পিউটাৰে অটোমেটিকলি জেনেৰেট কৰিছে. that is generated by the computer. So pose guided person image generation, that is also developed by this paper, and this paper can you can also use this thing to generate some photographs based on human poses. Next one is photos to emojis. That in the mobile application we have also used these things, but behind this technology, what is the thing? What is the main thing is called GAN, or GAN is based on what? Generative AI. So generative AI is the backbone of this creation. So photos to images, that is also done in the paper called unsupervised cross domain image generation. It is developed in 2016. So these emojis, you can say give the photograph and it will generate some emojis for you. So neural photo editing with introspective adversarial network. So আপোনাৰ ধৰি লওক এখন ফটো দিয়া আছে, সেই ফটোখনত আপোনাৰ মডিফাই যদি কৰা হয়, চেঞ্জিং দ্য হেয়াৰ কালাৰ, হেয়াৰ ষ্টাইল, ফেচিয়েল এক্সপ্ৰেছন, তেনেহ'লে কেনেকুৱা দেখিব, how we will look after changing the hairstyle, after changing the facial expression, poses, and adding facial hair, that is actually generated through this application of AI. Another application is called de-raining. ইয়াত ধৰি লওক আপোনাৰ বৰষুণ দি আছে, বৰষুণ নিদিলে কেনেকুৱা দেখিব, সেই ফটোখনত ইয়াত ইউজ কৰিব পাৰি ইমেজ de-raining using a conditional generative adversarial network. So this is also a research topic. Another thing is called face aging. 2017 jetia prothom etu ulaisile application to, that everybody was shocked that how it can be done. Actually apnar original picture khan dia ase je apuni dhoi lok 0 to 18 ot kenekwa dekhibo, 19 to 29 ot kenekwa dekhibo, different ages of the face it can generate actually. So it is called face aging. ইয়াত আপুনি চাব পাৰে 15ত এখন ফটো দিয়া হৈছে, 31 আৰু 40 ভিতৰত কেনেকুৱা দেখিব সেইটো কম্পিউটাৰে জেনেৰেট কৰি দিছে, আৰু 35ত একচুয়ালি কেনেকুৱা দেখিছিলে সেই বস্তুটো জেনেৰেট কৰি দিয়া হৈছে. So computer can generate these photographs, and this is actually called, that is generative AI, because it can generate new contents or new things. Now another research topic is called photo in painting. Suppose আপোনাৰ পুৰণা ফটো এখন আছে, সেই ফটোখনৰ কিছু অংশ আপোনাৰ বেয়া হৈ গৈছে, যেতিয়া যিটো হোৱাইট কালাৰ আছে, that white color is removed, or white color is background is lost somewhere. So in painting means you have to redesign or create that missing part, that is called photo in painting. So it is also used by content encoders. So that is also another research topic in generative AI. So changing the image memorability. আপুনি যদি এখন ফটো চাই, ইমেজ মেমৰিটেবিলিটিও এটা আপোনাৰ ৰিসাৰ্চ টপিক আছে. ইয়াত যদি আপুনি চাই প্ৰথম ফটোখন পৰি মেমৰেবল, এই ফটোখনক যদি আপোনাক দেখায় তেতিয়াহ'লে আপোনাৰ বেছি সময় মন নাথাকে. সেকেন্ড ফটোখন দিছে মডাৰেটলি মেমৰেবল. That second picture বা second row means row pictures are moderately memorable. And the third row picture is the highly memorable picture. So কোনখন ফটো বা কোনটো কন্ট্ৰাষ্টত আপুনি দিলে বেছিকৈ মনত থাকিব সেই বস্তুটো এটা ৰিচাৰ্চৰ টপিক যিটোত আমি বেছিকৈ সোনকালে কেচ কৰে আমাৰ হেৰিয়ে মেমৰিয়ে আৰু সোনকালে আমি মানে পাহৰি নাযাওঁ তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ বস্তুটো এটা ইমেজ মেমৰেবিলিটি বুলি কয় that is also this topic of research. So while Gen AI should be used to serve education and research, we all note to be consistent that Gen AI might also change the established systems and their foundations in these domains. So the transformation of education and research to be triggered by Gen AI, if any, should be rigorously reviewed, steered by a human-centered approach. Only by doing so can we ensure that the potential of AI in particular and all other categories of technologies used in education more broadly enhance human capabilities to build inclusive digital futures for all. So এইখিনিয়ে মোৰ ক'ব লগা আছিলে so আপোনালোকৰ তৰফৰ পৰা যদি কিবা কোৱেশ্চন থাকে আৰু কিবা থাকে তেনে সুধিব পাৰে
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your nice presentation. Now the session is open for questions and discussion.
Can participate unmute themselves?
Yes, they can unmute themselves. They can post their question in the chat box also.
মোৰ ফালৰ পৰা am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
মোৰ ফালৰ পৰা মই অসমীয়াতে কৈছো এইখিনি কথা
হয় sir.
সকলোৱে অসমীয়া বুজি পায় যদি কোনোবাই বুজি নাপায় লিখি দিব পাৰে মেইন কথাটো হ'ল কি আমি সকলোৱে AI বুলি ক'লে এতিয়া সবে AI লৈ যে জপিয়াব লাগিব বা AI ৰিচাৰ্চ কৰিব লাগিব তেনেকুৱা কথা নহয় যে আপুনি AI টোৱে যে অকল ৰিচাৰ্চৰ টপিক আছে যে বাকি একো টপিক নাই তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কথা নাহে আৰু সেকেন্ড কথা হ'ল কি আপুনি যদি নিজেও এটা সৰু ডাটা সেট লৈ পালে যদি AI কিছুমান ক্লাসিফিকেশন মেথড বা ক্লাস্টাৰিং মেথড ইউজ কৰে তেনেহলে মই ধুনীয়া ধুনীয়া ৰিজাল্ট পাই আৰু সেই কথাটো তাৰমানে বেছিকৈ আপোনালোকৰ ক্লিয়াৰ হ'ব মই কিছুমান টুলৰ নাম ক'ব পাৰো যিবিলাক টুল ইউজ কৰি পেলাই ধৰি লওক আপুনি এই কামখিনি কৰিব পাৰে যেনেকৈ ধৰি লওক এটা টুল আপোনাক মই ক'ব পাৰো ৱেকা WEKA ৱেকা বুলি এটা টুল আছে দিস ইজ ভেৰি ইজি টু একচুৱেলি অপাৰেট and easy to do AI to start with আপোনালোকে নিজে যদি AI বিষয়ে কিবা কাম কৰিব বিচাৰে then you can actually use this tool Weka and another tool is called rapid miner আৰু এটা tool আৰু সবতকৈ ভাল আৰু এটা tool আছে orange বুলি কয় orange আৰু এটা tool আছে kill KEEL kill বুলি এটা tool আছে so আৰু সবতকৈ ভাল বস্তুটো হ'ল আপোনাৰ পাইথন যদি আপুনি পাইথনটো অকমান শিকি ল'ব পাৰে প্ৰগ্ৰামিং তেনেহলে এই বস্তুটো শিকি লৈ পেলাই আপুনি তাত ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে তো পাইথন ইউজ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে কিছুমান বস্তু আছে যে ডিপ লাৰ্নিং বুলি এটা বস্তু আছে এতিয়া ডিপ লাৰ্নিং যদি আপুনি কৰিব বিচাৰে তেতিয়াহলে আপুনি এটা বস্তু ইউজ কৰিব লাগিব that is called এনাকন্ডা বুলি এটা আছে নেভিগেটৰ it is called anaconda navigator that is also free anaconda navigator you can install and inside Anaconda Navigator, there is tool called Spider. Spider use kori pale apuni deep learning or jodi jabo bisare more deep into this AI field, then you can use Spider. আৰু সৰু সৰু প্ৰগ্ৰামৰ কাৰণে সৰু সৰু প্ৰগ্ৰামিঙৰ কাৰণে আপুনি R প্ৰগ্ৰামিং ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে, পাইথন প্ৰগ্ৰামিং ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে। একো প্ৰগ্ৰামিং ইউজ নকৰাকৈ ডাইৰেক্টলি যদি আপোনাক আউটপুটটো লাগে তেনেহলে আপুনি ৱেকা ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে। So ৱেকা আপোনাৰ অৰেঞ্জ, these are the tools, কিল বুলি কয় এটা টুল, এইকেইটা টুল একেবাৰে ইজি, একো আপোনাৰ বৰ বিশেষ জানিব নালাগে, জাষ্ট কেনেকৈ অপাৰেট কৰে আপুনি CSV ফাইলটো দি দিলে, CSV ফাইলটো দি দিয়াৰ লগে লগে আপুনি ক্লাছিফিকেশ্যন লাগে, কোনটো ক্লাছিফায়াৰ আপুনি ইউজ কৰিব বিচাৰিছে, you can select that classifier and what will be its accuracy, what will be its output, what will be precision, what will be recall value, that everything will come up. Just click on a button. So সৰু সৰু ডাটা সেট মই প্ৰথমতে যেতিয়া ইউজ কৰিছিলো, আমি এডুকেশ্যনেল ডাটা মাইনিঙত ইউজ কৰিছিলো সেই বস্তুখিনি মেচিন লাৰ্নিং হিচাপে। তো মেচিন লাৰ্নিঙত আমি জাষ্ট মোৰ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিৰ কিছুমান তাৰমানে ডাটা সেট আছিলে, সেই ডাটা সেটখিনি ইউজ কৰি পেলাই আমি প্ৰিডিক্ট কৰিছিলো যে এই ষ্টুডেণ্টটোৱে ফেইল কৰিব নে পাছ কৰিব। সাপোজ তাৰ হায়াৰ ছেকেণ্ডেৰী মাৰ্ক আছে, তাৰ ক্লাছ 10ৰ মাৰ্ক আছে, তাৰ ফাদাৰ্ছৰ অকুপেশ্যন আছে, মাদাৰ্ছৰ অকুপেশ্যন আছে, দিজ আৰ দ্য ফিল্ডছ। So these are the independent field, and dependent field will be what? Dependent field will be suppose his CGPA. So what will be his CGPA? That will be the dependent field, dependent variable. So আপুনি ৰিগ্ৰেশ্যন ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে, ৰিগ্ৰেশ্যন ইউজ কৰি পেলাই ডাইৰেক্টলি ক'ব পাৰে যে এই ল'ৰাটোৱে ইমান 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 পাইছে, ইণ্টাৰনেল এছেছমেণ্টত ইমান পাইছে, ক্লাছ 10ত ইমান পাইছে, চ' ক্লাছ 12ত ইমান পাইছে, গতিকে গৈ পেলাই তাৰ ডিগ্ৰীৰ ৰিজাল্টটো এইটো হ'ব। চ' ইউ কেন প্ৰিডিক্ট ডেট। The predictive analytics যদি আপোনালোকে কৰে start with, that will be very good thing, and তাৰ পৰা আপোনালোকে ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে। যদি আপোনালোকে আৰ্টিফিচিয়েল ইণ্টেলিজেন্সত প্ৰগ্ৰামিংটো বা আৰ্টিফিচিয়েল ইণ্টেলিজেন্সটো ইউজ কৰিব বিচাৰে for your future. But I do not recommend that everyone should go or jump into the artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence is the hot thing or hot topic as of now. Okay, so that is my personal point of view. So any question that comes along with that is welcome. So you can.
Okay. Sir, as we waiting for the question, now we want to share something as a token of love and appreciation for your talk and then for your participation. I'm going to share my screen to show you something, sir.
Okay.
Am I visible, sir?
Yes.
Okay. This is the soft version. We are going to send you to your university address the hard version of the certificate and memento.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Can you see it?
Yes. I can see, but others can see or not, I don't know.
No, others can also see, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone present here can see this.
Okay.
But everyone is very silent, so that is why I'm confused that whether they have they have learned everything, or they have understand everything, or they have understand nothing. Either.
No, sir, their comments are very encouraging, like nice presentation, very meticulous presentation. These comments we are getting. Hopefully, they have understand many things, sir.
Okay.
And they have learned many things. Okay. So I would request, sir, we are going to start the valedictory session, because as of now, I have not seen any, direct question to you. So I would request you to be here with us for another maybe 15 minutes only, so that we can conclude this FDP and with the proper validation of the program.
So everybody will receive the certificate of for joining.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That will be shown. Soft copy will be shown to them, or
no, sir. We will send the soft copies.
Okay.
So one final is there, and we will post it tonight, and they have to submit it. After that, we will grade them, and then probably by Tuesday, they will get the certificate.
Okay,
Okay.
that is great. And it is a
Okay.
very good initiative for both of you and from Jayagoga College. I actually congratulate both of you because once within very short period of time you have arranged this thing, and it's a I think it's a great thing actually to do FDP, and you have also invited some of the very well-known scientists and as a speakers. So I congratulate you again.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much for a nice shot.
Okay. Okay. So let me start the valedictory session. I want to share a few facts with the participant in the start of this section. As of now, we have total 108 numbers of participants who took part in this FDP. We have recorded more than 70% of attendance in each session. The credit goes to our participant. We have invited 10 different subjects experts from different universities like Dibrugarh University, then Guwahati University, then Kurukshetra University. One of our resource person was from Norway, and one of resource person was scientist D in Center of Plasma Physics, Institute of Plasma Research. Among the participants, 71.3% of the participants were assistant professors, 24.1% of participant associate professors, and 3% research scholars who have attended this FDP. Although majority of participants are from our state Assam, but we have it was a great pleasure for us to find some participants, especially from Tamil Nadu, Telangana, as well as Pondicherry. The participants background of the participants is variety of subjects like humanities and as well as science and engineering background also. During this FDP for 5 days, we have conducted one quizzes and one quiz which we are going to submit it today. Submit it today. So feedback from each session we have collected, and it was very encouraging to get feedback from most of the participants after end of the session. And we have already uploaded all the talks given by our participants. The 8 lectures were already uploaded in the YouTube, and hopefully in our own channel, we are going to upload these 2 last lecture also so that the participant can see and try to get more as much as information from them. And in the final, I want to convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to all the participants, all the resource person who participated in this event and make it as a successful one. And I also assure the participant that by the end of next week, we are going to give them the certificate of participation. So with this, I conclude my speech. Now, I will make this session open for the participant so they can kindly share their thoughts about this FDP and how we can improve further. So it's up to you, my respected participant. If anyone wants to share their opinion, I request you kindly to unmute and please share your thoughts with us.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I am Dr. Deepa Barua, the librarian of Jayagoga College. Actually, I want to share my opinion and my experience in these last couple of days. It's a very good experience for me being the professional in the library and information science. And the topic that the organizing team has selected, it's a very good topic. It's a relevant topic. And actually, I have got a very good experience that I could get the knowledge especially on AI in research and in the academia. So it's a very good experience for me. I have been benefited a lot. So from my parts, it's a big congratulations to the organizing team, especially the Partha and Visit and the whole team. And it was a very good time for me from last 19 to 23. So we have learned a lot. So thanks to all the resource person who have. This is from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your encouraging work.
Respected resource person of today's session, Dr. Sadiq Hussain sir, members of organizing committee and my fellow participants, a very pleasant afternoon to you all. I am Anindita Mohanta, Assistant Professor of Department of Mathematics, Digboi College. It is an honor to share my thoughts as we conclude this insightful faculty development program on artificial intelligence in academia, enhancing teaching and research. The sessions over the past 5 days have been highly relevant and enriching, from understanding fundamentals of AI, its integration into academics, especially using various tools in research, to the challenges and its ways to overcome those. I have really gained a lot of valuable knowledge. I would like to sincerely thank the organizers from Joyagogoi College for meticulously planning and executing this FDP, especially to Partha sir and Bizit Da. I would also like to extend my sincere gratitude to all the resource persons for sharing their expertise so effectively. At last, I would like to say that this program has been a wonderful learning experience, and I'm truly grateful to be a part of it and looking forward to implement all the knowledges that I have gained in last 5 days in near future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anindita.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible. Yes, sir.
You can say it.
Myself, Dr. Midul Setia, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Devraj College, Golaghat. So at the very outset, I would like to begin by expressing our deepest appreciation to all our distinguished speakers for gracing this occasion and sharing their profound insights on different topics on artificial intelligence. And thank you, Joyagogoi College and its faculty for conducting this program. It was really a nice experience to be a part of this FDP program. I have learned a lot and I am forever grateful to the organizers and staffs. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Partha?
Anyone else? Yes, madam.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
really? The FDP on AI was an outstanding program and it exceeded my expectation. The organizers and speakers did an excellent job of covering all the fundamentals of AI. And thank you once again. Thank you, Vijit and Partha.
Thank you. Deepasi, madam, you want to share something with us?
Yes, obviously, madam will share something.
Madam, please unmute yourself.
Namaste. Warm good afternoon to all of you. It was an outstanding performance by all of you and especially both of you. I know behind the successful of every event, there are the person who are working behind silently. So big clap, a round of applause for both of you and the principal of your college. And I'm really benefited. And actually, I'm a layman, in the case of this AI and all. So I used to learn all these things, used to heard about ChatGPT and all from my daughter. But really, I'm fortunate. On the last moment, actually on 16th, I have filled up the form. And I want to thank Asfi also from your college, Department of English. She has initiated, and Dr. Runjun Soikia of our college, and Dr. Jyoti Gogoi of our college, and myself, Dr. Deepasri Das Sarkar, Department of English, HOD. And it was really nice. And now Sadiq Rahman sir, namaste sir. And I'm really very happy. I have come to know many things that AI can transform our physique and our facial expressions, everything. So I feel that there is always a threat behind all this development. Development is okay, but there is always a threat behind that. We can be replaced, and that we should not welcome. It is my personal probably it is my personal assumption and my personal opinion that teachers should not be replaced by the robot teachers. And if it is done, then the education, everything will be gone. And I should not encourage, and in fact I feel that we should not encourage. And another just observation on my part, women scientists actually should be brought, at least 33% reservation, as I'm working on women and girl child throughout India and with the SAARC countries also. So I would like to recommend that at least in some other platform, women scientists, because I have that there was not a single woman resource person. Actually, I thought like I should share my opinion. Apart from all this, it's nice to be with you all. And I would like to recommend another thing that I have heard that at least 90 participants are there. And please share their email IDs and phone numbers if possible, so that and also the resource persons, so that we can connect to each other and we can share our views. And in the coming days, we can have another this like such type of FDP. Thank you all. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my views. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you.
We will consider your suggestion.
Thank you. Thank you, brothers.
Any other participant want to share their views? Kindly share your views. That will be beneficial for us. Okay. If there is no other views, then I would like to request from the side of our authority, Jyoti Rekha Gogoi madam, to kindly share her view. She is our additional vice principal of our college. So I would now like to request Jyoti Rekha madam to kindly share her views on this FTP.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good afternoon to you all. Respected Principal Sir, respected resource person, Dr. Sadiq Hussain Sir, respected participants from various parts of India, respected organizing committee, and my dear colleagues. As we come to the end of this faculty development program, I, on behalf of Joyagogo College family, would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your active participation and engagement. Your participation and cooperation helped the organizing committee to complete the program successfully. Hope that your learning from the FDP will have great impact on your teaching and research. Thank you. Thank you, Partha.
thank you, madam. Now I would like to request Mr. Ranjan Kumar Nath, Head of the Department of English Department, Joyagogoi College, to kindly share the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Patraseke. Finally, we are at the last part of the 5 days FDP program. Good afternoon to all present here in the valedictory program of 5 days FDP. Respected Principal Sir, Additional Vice Principal Ma'am, Administrative Vice Principal Sir, respected distinguished resource persons, participants, and faculty members of our college. I, on behalf of IQAC Joyagogoi College, would like to take the privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks and gratitude for the grand success of this program. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our respected Principal Sir, Additional Vice Principal Ma'am, Administrative Vice Principal Sir, for their advice, support, and guidance, and also giving permission to organize this FDP. Sir, your leadership and encouragement always inspire us to strive for excellence, sir. I would also like to extend our special thanks to our advisors for their valuable suggestions and insightful guidance in ensuring the smooth planning and execution of this program. Their experience and wisdom have added immense value to this initiative. We are profoundly grateful to our respected distinguished research persons from various universities for sharing their expertise knowledge and spending their valuable time during the sessions of FDP. The thought-provoking ideas and initiatives of the FDP have significantly contributed to the success of the and provided invaluable learning to all of us. I would also like to express our thanks and gratitude to all the participants for their enthusiasm, active participation, and making this event lively and meaningful. Your curiosity and willingness to learn and make our efforts like this important. Furthermore, I would also like to express our heartfelt appreciation to the organizing committee for their tireless efforts and seamless coordination to make this activity a grand success. Especially to Dr. Partho Soikia, Mr. Bijit Bora, Dr. Pinky Soikia, Mr. Praveen Lankata, and to all. Their hard work and dedication behind the scenes and the smooth execution of every aspect of this event. Finally, I would like to thank teaching and non-teaching staff of our college and everyone who contributed directly and indirectly to make this event a grand success. Together, we have demonstrated the power of teamwork and dedication, and I hope this event leaves us all enriched and motivated. Thank you all once again, and let us look forward to more such fruitful collaboration in the future. Thank you all once again. Over to Patro.
Thank you, sir. So, as it's time to say goodbye to all of you, it's very painful for me to say goodbye. I am so happy to see you for this last 5 days, and we have interacted in so many things and so many new knowledge we have obtained. But just before leaving the meeting, I would like to make an announcement that we are going to post the quiz 2 of this FDP very soon. And again, I assure that the certificates of all the participants, it will be uploaded by the next week. So with this, I conclude this session. And again, a final goodbye from this FDP organizing team. So thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, each and everyone. Now, participants, you may leave, and we are going to end the meeting.